Hey chilly guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Kathleen. So guys, in my previous video I did say that I would come back and explain why have I been gone for so long, like a 5-month child. That is what today's video is going to be about. I will be explaining what I have been dealing with and how I have actually been dealing with it. So just stay tuned and please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hey, what's up? Hello. It's Kathleen. Yo. Yeah. Where do I even start? Like, how do I even start? I do not know. I'm not sure. The girl has actually been dealing with mental illness. Honestly speaking, guys, that is something that is not easy at all. I've been dealing with mental illness for like years now. Like, I've been having problems. Obviously, I stated in my previous video that I've tried to commit suicide in 2015, so you can imagine the years. It's really been a long time. I'm just really gonna highlight. I'm not gonna get into details about it. It hasn't been easy, and the fact that I had to try and explain this to people, it just made me feel like they wouldn't even understand what I'm saying. They wanted me to obviously like voice it out and just speak and open up and say this is how I feel. But how exactly do I explain how I feel when I feel numb, when I myself don't even know why I'm feeling this way? The moment I try to open up and remember those things that are bothering me, I just end up sounding as if I'm this somebody who's actually complaining about minor things, And then I'll just sit there and think to myself, there are actually people who are going through the worst than you, do you understand? And I don't even want to talk about feeling emotional. That was the one that always got me, guys. It's really just too heavy to a point where I couldn't pretend anymore. Sometimes we go through things and we just have to pretend and smile, and for me it was honestly too much. I really had to stop recording because there was just so many things happening. I had to be able to control myself and tell myself, you are human. It's okay to just be gone for a while. I was really just trying to find myself again. We try to avoid our emotions too much to a point where everything that just starts building up on your chest, and until that day where you really feel very numb and everything just starts coming back to you because you've been trying to avoid your emotions, you've been trying to avoid the way you feel. I get we have that thing as today's generation of, if you start showing emotions you are very weak. That's the type of thing that we have. So it's like a thing of having to be like, I'm that bitch. I'm just gonna go on about my day. I'll be fine. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna. No, child. If you feel like crying, do it. Because trust me, if you're not gonna do it, and if you're not gonna let yourself feel whatever that you're feeling, then things are not gonna go well. You are not gonna heal. You are not gonna be fine. Drinking, smoking, having whatever, a lot of sexual partners, using other people, all that is not going to help with anything. After using the other children or after sleeping with whoever, that is even the worst, because I honestly feel like you're exchanging energies. You don't know what that person has been through. It just gets to a point where there is mixed energies, and it's like everything just starts getting worse. Praying, I would light that candle. I would make sure that, you know what, God hears me. That point where you just start really to like pray to a point where you don't have words to say anymore. You don't know what to say to God no more, because you are not hopeless. You're just feeling really numb and you really just want to feel okay. Have you ever been through pain too much to a point where you just really feel like all you deserve is pain? All you deserve is the bad things in life. You don't deserve happiness. You don't deserve love. That is where you start to sacrifice your own happiness and you put other people first, because you wouldn't want them to go through whatever that you are going through. So you would rather just put them first and, make sure that they are the ones who are happy. It's like you're already used to the feeling of not being okay. You're already used to the feeling of not being happy. I would just be really in a dark place whereby I wouldn't even know how to come out of it. It's like you're just in a dark room and you can't even see the door. And you're just praying to God and crying, I just really want to see the door. Just show me the door and then I will get out. And that is definitely what I did, child. Any day, anytime, not being anxious about everything that is happening. So I really, really started really praying. I just really would light my candle and I would really just pray to God, and so that He can really just be with me, because all I really just wanted to do was get out of that dark place. That time, obviously I need my mother. I need to call somebody. I need to call a family member, somebody. But the fact that there was nobody to call, like, you don't want to open up to a friend or your partner because you just feel like you don't want to be a burden to them. It's like nowadays everybody takes depression as a joke. I'm not really that. I'm not gonna care about. You hear people joking about it and asking themselves how and why would somebody do this and that. You do not know. You've never been there. Do not judge. Do not tell people who no, but you are just exaggerating. No, but you are just being too sensitive. That is why people don't even open up at all. I've met so many people in my life who would really call me sensitive, who would really call me what's like fragile and all that. And honestly, that is where I started not opening up, child. That is why I wasn't even opening up. It was just maybe me saying I feel about this certain thing. But then the moment you hear things like you sensitive, you this and that, and then you just really withdraw yourself like, oh, okay, let me just keep quiet. The moment you talk about how you feel, the moment you show your emotions, you're weak. That is basically what's happening in today's life. I would really want to say how they feel because they know how people are. I've also always tried to explain myself to people. So that's the other thing that I was trying to work on, because for me, I was more concerned of what the other person was saying about me, the opinion, the assumption. I would want to explain, oh, I know the reason why I wear this, the reason why I do this and that is because of 1, 2, 3. Until they have realized, no, man, like, I'm not gonna explain myself to you. Think whatever, do whatever, I do not care. And really trying to explain yourself to everybody every time, it's a waste of time. So it's really just gonna be a waste of energy. That is what I've learned. These days I am just really trying to protect my energy. I'm really just trying to work on myself and love myself more, because to a child, like, I am working really on that and I am definitely healing. I am not gonna lie, and I am happy with the person that I am today. I am happy that I gave myself that break to think about everything. Try to meditate sometimes. Most of the times I try to wake up with a positive energy, with a positive attitude. And I'm actually glad because I've grown, guys. Like, it's just a lot of things just made me realize, a lot of people that I met with, a lot of things that I have been through made me who I am today. And I'm actually glad, and I really am very grateful to God, more especially because if it wasn't of him, I really wouldn't have been where I am. And so far I'm proud of myself, even though there are still moments in my life where I always feel like I wish my mother was alive. I wish this and this was different, because as I said, doing this life thing alone is completely very, very hard. And I'm trying to remind myself each and every day that I am gonna do great and better days are coming. And the thing that keeps me so positive and that makes me believe for a better days are coming is because I've been in a dark place before, and here I've survived. Honestly, it just brings me to, this is why you have to be positive in life. This is why you have to keep fighting. This is why you don't have to give up in life. Because the moment you give up, the moment you believe whatever that everybody says about you, the moment you start letting people get to you, the moment you start letting your emotions get to you, then that is what happens. You also just start to drown, because you are letting whatever control you. You are just letting everybody. There you will drown. I am doing good. Quite good. Like, very good. I am really doing very good. And the whole thing just brings us to why I have this tattoo, because I have been going through a child. I have really been going through it, and it really wasn't easy. Like, I couldn't sleep. I would just cry for nothing. I couldn't study. And I think even worse with that, for me it was the worst, because in most cases I would even try to study, but I wouldn't be able to. And whenever I go right, sometimes I would just go blank, because maybe I didn't get enough rest, because I wasn't fine, or because I tried to put in too much work in like a limited time, because maybe around this time I wasn't motivated, and then I started being motivated later on. That was how my days were. I have the semicolon tattoo because it just explains my whole life. It explains my whole battle against depression, anxiety, and how I've survived suicide. Because at some point it's like I wanted to end my life, but God was like, you're still gonna continue with the story. And I also still felt like I'm still gonna continue with my story. I really wanted to end my life, I would have not said anything to my family. I had to speak earlier so they can take me to the hospital, because at some point there was where I've realized where I've messed up. I shouldn't have done what I did. I've survived and God kept me, and I told myself my life is still gonna continue, my story is still gonna continue. I am gonna face the challenges. I am gonna fight whatever. It taught me a lot of things, even being kind to people and not being a mean person to people, because really we all have all the things they know we're going through them, and being mean and being somebody who is really a bitter person, somebody who is just disrespectful, whatever, man, all this negative energy type of thing is really not gonna take you anywhere, because I just feel like you don't know what somebody's going through. So all fighting our own battles, and it's just how we just carry it so well to the point where you don't see, because most people don't really want people to get into your personal lives. Most people don't want to tell you how they feel or what they're dealing with, because they don't want to be judged, because they don't want to be the topic of the year. Sometimes all you just need to is to get out of bed, clean your place, clean your room, do whatever, and start to just, be a positive person. Just because I'm saying you must be positive, I'm not saying that you must necessarily be happy, be smiling and all that. It's just me trying to say, have hope that better days are gonna come, and believe that better days are gonna come. That is the reason why I've been gone. Like, I was really just trying to heal. I was trying to, just give myself time, give myself that break, and remind myself, oh, I am human and I didn't have a better way to deal with things. But now I meditate still. I still wake up with that positive energy each and every time. I remind myself each and every day, oh, I am a great person, I am a good person. I've accepted myself, so many things that I have achieved as a person. I've grown, and right now I see life so different. I have a much better way to deal with things. Yeah, I don't know if I made sense. I hope I made sense, because I can speak so many things, I can touch here and there, like, that is cat lead for you. And to everybody who's going through some things that they really never talk about, I really just want to say to laugh and light. Keep praying, keep meditating, everything will be okay. The light is definitely gonna shine. Keep the faith, never ever ever give up. Guys, this is the end of my video. I hope you will subscribe. I hope you like the video. I hope you won't forget to turn on the notification bell button to notify you every time I upload a new video on YouTube. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it.